What's up, guys? Captain Coin Collector here, and we got another Coins of the 20th Century hunt, and we're going to be hunting a box of nickels. Now, I went to Wells Fargo Bank in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I got myself 50 rolls of nickels. This is what they gave me. They didn't have a box available, but they had a bunch of rolls. Included are a bunch of different wrappers, from shotgun rolls to regular rolls. We got the Loomis nickels, and we got some other bank wraps. The Loomis rolls, however, are going to be the 2022 Philadelphia rolls. Good thing we only have a few of them. We're going to open up a few just in case, but we're going to expect to find a few 2022s. The rest of the hunt, though, the customer wraps, I'm excited to go through. I haven't been going through customer wrapped rolls a lot lately, so it's always a surprise to see what we can pull from those. But we'll be looking for a few things. For our album, there are 4 nickels in the album: the Liberty Head, the Buffalo, the Jefferson, and the Jefferson Silver. Maybe we can pull a silver today to complement our 1939 San Francisco we found in an old hunt from a box in Charleston, South Carolina. So let's get started by opening up these rolls and see exactly what we got. To begin the hunt, I opened up the first Loomis roll, and it was a bunch of 2022 Philadelphias, but we also got a 1984, so it's not completely uncirculated, but mostly. So 6 rolls of the Loomis have been hunted, and that 1984 was the only circulated coin that we were able to pull, the rest being 2022 Philadelphias. But now we got ourselves a hunt. Let's go ahead and go through the rest of the bank wrapped rolls to see what we can get. I'll let you know when I get my first find. Roll number 7, and our first find is just going to be a beautiful 1960 Jefferson nickel with a Denver mint mark, an addition to our archive collection. Roll number 9 is going to give us our first oldie. It's this 1951 Philadelphia. Roll 10. We're going to have our next find, and it's under the scope. It's an S mint mark, a modern date S mint mark from the year 1970. All the bank wrapped rolls have been gone through. We're going to go ahead and start with these regular wrapped rolls and then leave the shotgun rolls for last. So let's see what we can find in these types of rolls. Inside our third regular custom wrapped roll, we have a 1970 modern San Francisco. All right, we're on the 5th roll of this kind, and we got ourselves a oldie, a nice oldie right over here. Not bad condition, 1954 Philadelphia. Same type of rolls, and we got ourselves another oldie here. It's going to be a 1941, so the oldest one of the hunt so far. And we're going to have a mint mark, a San Francisco mint mark. Would you look at that? That's always a fun one to find. A 1941 San Francisco. After 21 rolls, our piles are starting to stack up, and we found 3 oldies so far. Most of them from the 1950s, one from the 1940s, but now we got the shotgun rolls. Let's see if we can find anything in them. 29 rolls in all for the shotguns, so there's a chance. Our first shotgun roll find is going to be a 1969 San Francisco. With a faint Denver mint mark, we got ourselves the last year of the oldies, a 1959 Denver. We're going to also have a 1946 Philadelphia. Not too many oldies, but we do have a few of those S-minted 1970s. Another one pulled from the shotgun roll. And just as I said, not enough oldies. Here we are with a Denver mint mark, and we flip it over and we got ourselves a 1954 Denver. Roll number 34, and we got ourselves another S-minted 1969. The next roll, we got ourselves another last year of the oldies, a 1959 Denver. Roll number 37, and we got ourselves a possible silver. It is a 1942, and it is the right shade, but sometimes these are tricky coins. let's see if we got our first silver and an addition to our Coins of the Century album. So no, we do not have the silver, and how you can tell that this is not a silver war nickel is by locating the mint mark atop the Monticello. The silver war nickels from 1942 to 1945 had the mint mark right up here, as opposed to the right side of the Monticello, like the copper nickel examples that we do know and love. But this is a 1942 clad, and it's another addition to our stack. We got a potential oldie on roll number 40, just judging by the reverse of this coin. It is going to be a Philadelphia mint if it is, and it's a 1958 P. And we're on the same roll. At the beginning of the roll, we also have this 1959 Philadelphia as well. Roll number 44, we're going to have ourselves another oldie. This time a 1949 Philadelphia. With 4 rolls left, the 5th one laid out, we got ourselves another oldie. And I didn't think much of this coin at first, just by the way the reverse was presented, but we do have a 1946 Philadelphia. And in the same roll, we're going to get another 1940s coin with this 1941 Philadelphia as well. We are picking up at the last few rolls here. We got ourselves another 1940s with this 1940 Philadelphia. Some more last roll luck. We got one more. But we got ourselves another oldie, a 1953 with a Denver mint mark. So, another coin to add to the stack. And we're going to have back-to-back finds on roll number 50, the last roll of this hunt. That first coin that we flipped over, it was reverse showing, is going to be a 2009 Philadelphia low mintage year. Definitely an add to the stack and definitely an add to the archive collection. Next up, we do have our first Canadian nickel of the hunt, and probably only. It's going to be a 1975. Alright guys, this hunt is complete, and we found a few things. A lot more than I thought for these customer wrapped rolls. You never know with custom wrapped rolls because sometimes they are gone through already by other collectors. But we did find some oldies, some S mint marks, some 2009s and foreigns, as well as a bunch of other things. So let's get right into it. Where we found 34 coins that we can put towards our archive collection. We found no speared bisons, but for the 2005 nickels, my favorite of the modern nickels, we found 44. Moving on to 1998, my birth years, I'll put aside 18 of those coins. And now it's time to go to the better finds, where we have 5 modern S mint marks. 2 from 1969 and 3 from 1970. We did find that 2009 Philadelphia, as well as a Canadian from 1975. Next up, we found 15 total oldies. Not a bad hunt for Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Found a 1940, a couple 1941s, including a San Francisco, a 1942 non-silver, 2 1946s, and a 1949. Moving on to the 50s, we found a 1951, 1953, 2 54s, one of them being a Denver, a 58, and 3 1959s. So we got some cool finds. Nothing to add to the Coins of the 20th Century book, however, but maybe one day we'll find that Buffalo nickel, maybe that V nickel, that would be exciting, or a silver Jefferson war nickel. Here is one last look at that book again, where we do have a couple pennies, that 1939 San Francisco key date Jefferson nickel, 1 Roosevelt clad, a few quarters, and a couple of $half as well. So overall, we're doing pretty good in the book. $1.92 so far found. Hopefully we can go through some dollar coins soon to add to the dollars of the 20th century. But hopefully, in time, we can fill this book while on the ship. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of the Coins of the 20th Century. If you did like the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this in the future. I'm not done hunting coins, so hopefully we got a few more videos on the way. I'll see you guys in the next video though. As always, thanks for watching and happy hunting.